Hello and thank you for joining me. My name is Stephen Dickinson. I am the main surveyor for londonflatroofing.co.uk. This roof is an old felt roof, and as you can see it's very messy. This shows you, as we go around the roof, how the mess has accumulated. The wind has blown rubbish into the corners. We need obviously to clear all this off before we start. Now, this felt roof isn't going to be completely stripped before we put this liquid plastic covering over the top of it. So I'm going to show you via this video just how we go around applying this excellent roof covering, which comes with, depending on which system you go for, anywhere between 10 and 25 years worth of guarantee. The detail around this window is going to be very difficult and is a problem to us, but you'll see that as we go along through the rest of the video. Now you can see here we've cleaned up a little bit, swept off all the rubbish. We really want to get the roof as dry as we can before we start, so I'll be using the heat gun, which you've just seen there, to go around and dry up as many areas as possible. Here you can see that we've previously gone around and chased in, ready to build the flashings into the wall. Using this system, the actual system itself will become the flashing and be built into the wall. Now the window, which is just here, causes us a problem because we can't cut into this window. Unfortunately, there's no proper way of dressing around this window, but you can see this system does lend itself to a very good way of finishing around that window, and you'll see that later on. Now here we're cutting away all the really bad loose areas of the roof, and you can just see at the very bottom of the screen here there's a damp area. This roof has got some settlement in it, and at this point the roof was puddling. So one of the main things we're trying to do here is to drop this front edge to allow the water to come off further. You can see there's a chase here on the wall which we will be dressing the roof into. You can see there we've taken quite a bit of that roof off, and we're using the hot gun to go around and dry the roof as best as possible. That showed you just there and just here that there was a big bubble in the roof, and we've now ripped this area out, or ripping it out. We'll dry this inside using the hot air gun, and we'll then have to rebuild that area using some ply and more felt over the top, just to pack it out so that we don't have such a problem in when we're finished. You can see here that we've already filled that out and backfilled it with some torch-on felt. We use the torch-on felt because it's dry and we can go over the top of it. Now you can see here the white is glass fibre and the red is our first bonding coat of this system, and just here you can see we're just about to build this system into the flashing. Now the boys here on site are going around the outside and doing the flashings first because they want to be able to walk on the roof in the centre and work their way off. And as you can see, this is dressed really nice around these awkward areas. You can see they've built it all in to the nice chases already made, and things are starting to look an awful lot smarter. This is a good system. You'll see at the end of this how elastic and how rubbery this system is. So anything which is moving underneath this roof, and there are still areas which are not a problem to this system. You can see we've tried to get the water where it puddled to move off, and this is particularly interesting in this job because there was a large puddle in the centre of this roof, and we haven't adjusted the falls, so it's quite inexpensive to do this roof. We've moved on here to see the final coat being put over the top, the grey finishing coat. We've built up the glass fibre in an embedment coat, this finishing coat which has gone over the top of everything here gives the roof its durability. This particular system we've got here will last for 15 years. It's solar reflective and it's UV protected. And you can see there's a little bit of water on the rain because this video, water on the roof, I beg your pardon, because this video was taken after a bit of rain, but you can see a lot of the water has drained off, so we've got the problems down to an absolute bare minimum. We've pointed in all the flashings around the edges. Now this just brings you here to a sample that I've got on a workbench that I did. This I laid onto some plastic and pulled it off afterwards, so I can use this as a demonstration for you. And as you can see, it's very, very flexible, and that is the advantage of this system. We, on the roof that you've just seen, built this up and into the grooves that we put around the roof, forming the flashings. Then we went back around when this had gone off and we'd nearly finished, and just pointed that in with sand and cement. Therefore there's no need for any lead flashings or flashings at all. Well, thank you very much for watching this. I hope this has been informative to you. If you need any more information, please go to the website londonflatroofing.co.uk, or you can phone me. My name is Stephen Dickinson. Thank you.